The whole idea, Isaac, is I need to probe answers without rejection, without feeling like you can reject me. So when I say, what's up? Let me translate this to you, Isaac. Hey, Isaac, can you jump at this chance to reconnect? What's up? Hey, Isaac, can you jump at this chance to reconnect? That is what I mean. So when you quickly respond, you quickly text her, you are telling me, yes, I am easily available. I haven't really emotionally moved on. I still think about you, and I'm here to be trapped. I can jump on that chance to reconnect. You lead, Hannah. That is what you are giving her. I'm sorry, man. Hey, how is that project going? It's a game. It's a test. There is this chance. Can you clarify everything to me so that I can measure your independence, measure your boundary, and then measure how you are still emotionally invested in me, how you are still emotionally available? I want to measure those variables in different form to know if I still have you. I can do that if you respond. Can you respond quickly? When she texted, hey, Hannah texted. You are at work, right? You get excited, then you quickly respond. She got you. She has you. She has the upper hand. You can't do nothing. It doesn't matter, Isaac. You already messed everything. And you can tell me she doesn't have me. She has you. Why did you quickly respond when you felt excited about her reaching out to you? Why do that? Because we all know she actually has the upper hand. She actually is in control. Let's talk about the social media test. She posts a photo and then uses a caption, living the best life, chilling with friends you can count on, put yourself first. And then you think this is about her living her best life. This is about her having her best friends. No. Let me translate this to you. I am with this guy, Isaac. If you still feel jealous, can you at least react? If this triggers you, I want to measure your level of investment. Can you react? It's a question, it's a measurement. I'm using this to measure your movements. It's not about my best life. It's not about, no, most of the time when we are trying to have fun, then we post. It's all to communicate. It's all to send a signal. It's all to light a fire. And then you will spread it so that you can burn. When you can finally burn, I can come to with a fire blanket. And now you'll see my vibe. And it's a game. It's a test. I went no contact, and then she started using these games. What should I do? She already has you. If you are thinking about what to do, she already has the power. And unless you choose you, she will live on that illusion. She will control you without even knowing. You will realize most of the things when it's too late. You have already acted, and you are not supposed to act. You just have to accept that they are reacting to an empty space to measure a variable of emotion investment in a specific state to understand if they are still in control. The nostalgia test. This is when she will send you a photo or something that reminds her of you. And it does remind her of you because that is the only game that can bait you, depending on how she measures your investment level. Hey, I just saw something that reminded me of you. Then it's something that you can actually relate with. It's a game. Yes. How do you know when she is testing you? Sometimes I need to know that she is testing me without me reacting. Because when you react and then you get a specific response, you realize that she totally disengaged. That feedback is what allows you to understand that it was actually a game, right? But how can you know that it is a game without you reacting and then experiencing a feedback that is negative? How can you understand a test without that? response, that reacting. The biggest mistake that most of you guys make is overreacting emotionally and taking the bait. Overreacting emotionally, you are taking the bait of that game and of that test. You overreact, you are falling for her game. You respond impulsively, you confirm what she is looking for. It has to be dormant. It has to be flat. It has to be unaffected. Your reactions confirms that she has an upper hand. It might not be true, but that illusion alone is what magnifies that character and that behavior. She needs to know that she's not in control. By getting rid of that illusion, and your reactions magnifies that illusions, and that is what gives her the upper hand. So how do you recognize the test without falling for them and overreacting to Hannah? You have to start by paying attention to patterns. Her actions, if it is a pattern consistently, then she is gauging your response. Hey, what's up? How is that project going? Is that a pattern consistently with short texts? Then it is a game. You don't need to react. Let me tell you one thing that you need also to understand. Even if you do not recognize the test, and maybe it isn't a pattern that you haven't really observed or maybe experienced in the past, and there is no relevancy to that, the whole idea is to stay grounded. When you are grounded, you don't act upon feelings and reactions. You act upon to your definition of what is, and your response are just flat. Instead of ignoring her, right? Because when you ignore her, then you have fallen for the trap. Or maybe overreacting. Can you just respond with a shorter text that isn't emotional? It doesn't show that you are overreacting. You do not do this by acting. You do this by becoming. You become someone who understands that we have a lot of people who are like her, and they exist on this world. So I have to become to deal with this, because becoming gives me a healthy definition of reality and a healthy life that I need or I want to live and experience. So you become by setting your own definition of healthy, of which you know that when I overreact, I'm wasting my energy, I'm wasting my feelings, I'm wasting my emotions. And I don't want to waste the energy. What am I supposed to do? I respond, I set the boundary at the same time, I be clear, but I don't overreact. She will slowly come out of that shell that she is hiding in. Slowly. And when she comes out of that shell, don't try to change. Let her accept the reality as it is. Let her face the reality. She can only face the reality when she is out of that shell. If you realize later on that she's not coming out of that shell, maybe you should walk away. If she goes back to the games and to the tests, remind yourself that she is still in that shell. If you are happy and then she tests you, you don't react in a negative way. You don't change. It shouldn't change how you are acting, but it must show that you have a boundary. When I have longer conversations, most of you guys complain, and I don't want you guys to complain. Let me hope you have been having fun. Let me hope you have been enjoying. Let me hope I am not diving in a psychological world, because that will mess a lot of men.